What it do, y'all? We getting together. Hold up. We're getting together, y'all. In a second. We're getting TikTok going. We're getting TikTok together, y'all. Shout out to everybody that done tapped in. Y'all, bear with me. Bear with me, bear with me. This is my first time doing this. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, bear with me. All right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we live on Instagram and TikTok right now, you know, so we're going to post it on YouTube when we get done. We ain't tripping. Welcome to the News You Can Use broadcast. This is a broadcast, not a podcast. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest for y'all tonight. OG Boo Dirty. We're going to chop it up. He just dropped a mixtape, Underrated. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play some of this shit. We're going to play some of this shit. Shout out to everybody on the live. We live right now on Instagram and live on TikTok. We're going to YouTube after this. After this, we're going to post it on YouTube. They say we need more subscribers to go live on YouTube. So after this, everybody go subscribe to YouTube. You know, sign in your Gmail. Go subscribe. We're going live. Next episode, we're going live straight to YouTube. But this episode right here, we're going to post it on YouTube when we get done. I'm going to let y'all get in here. YouTube page, NYCU Broadcast. NYCU Broadcast. That's News You Can Use Broadcast. Look, the link in my Instagram bio. Go subscribe right now. Everybody go subscribe right now. If y'all run them subscribers up right now, we gonna go live on that motherfucker right now too. NYCU Broadcast, link in my bio. We got OG Boo Dirty tonight. First special guest, News You Can Use broadcast. This is a broadcast, not a podcast. I am your host, Big Homie Star. In conjunction, this is in conjunction with Late Bloomers TV .901, Late Bloomers Podcast. Shout out to my content partner, Big True. If you're not subscribed to Late Bloomers Podcast, make sure you go subscribe to that too. And make sure you go follow Big True That on Instagram. At Late Bloomers, L8 Bloomers TV .901. That's my content partner. Make sure y'all go follow him, run them follows up. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna go and get to it, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to News You Can Use Broadcast. This is a broadcast, not a podcast. Bring you all the news around the culture, you know what I'm saying? The streets, the universe, all that in one. So we're gonna kick it off tonight, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna give y'all some news topics of this week. The first topic we're gonna give y'all tonight is the shooting and killing of Sonya Massey, shot by a white officer. You know, the police invaded the house. I don't know the full backdrop of the story, but the police invaded the house. And, you know, she told the man, she was in the kitchen, she said she had some hot water on the stove, and she went to go, you know what I'm saying, grab the pot with the hot water, and she told the man, he said something, and she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And after she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, he said, you better not, I'll shoot you in your fucking face. This is what he said out of his own mouth. This is not allegedly. He said, I'll shoot you in your fucking face, and he proceeded to shoot and kill Sonya Massey. You know, so that's what's going on in today's news. After that, you know, y'all know Trump. Trump had a rally, and allegedly shots rang out. He got hit in the ear, you know, he grabbed the ear, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, he shook it off. He ain't even fall to the ground. He shook it off, you know what I'm saying, and they huddled around him, and shit, he came up fist pumping. Trump came up fist pumping, you know what I'm saying? But they say it was a shooter. They got the shooter. They say they shot and killed the shooter. Trump came up fist pumping, you know what I'm saying? I think he even did a little more talking after that, but yeah, that's what happened. And Joe Biden on the Democratic side, Joe Biden, he said he caught COVID, and he dropped out the race, which led to Kamala Harris, his vice president, stepping up to run for president. The first female black presidential candidate, Kamala Harris, which, let me give y'all some news reviews on backstory on her. She went to a HBCU. She's a black woman from a HBCU. She is fully endorsed by the Delta Sigma Theta and the D9, all sororities, and she is an AKA. So that's some news you can use. She is an AKA, fully endorsed by all Greek black sororities, the D9. You know, that's big, you know what I'm saying? The women sticking together. All the women are supporting Kamala Harris. All the black college women, the Greeks, they supporting Kamala Harris, and she's an AKA, and she has full support from the D9. In other news, we got ESTG. He did a show in his city, you know, and after the show, his manager was shot and killed. And we got Boosie. Boosie caught a pistol charge. He caught a gun charge stemming back from LA when he was on house arrest. And he just recently announced that he beat his charges. You know, he cut the ankle monitor off. He jumped in the pool, celebrated. And just in, as of yesterday, they have re-indicted Boosie. The state dropped it and the feds picked it up. They re-indicted Boosie. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's in custody at this moment, but he's been re-indicted. And what else? In other news, we got the DA, Fannie Willis. Fannie Willis, that's the lady that put the charges on Young Thug and YSL. Fannie Willis wrote a letter to the state pushing for YFN Lucy's release, early release. She wrote the state and told the state, as soon as y'all can release YFN Lucy, the state does not deny his release. And yeah, that's Fannie Willis. She did that. So we're gonna wait and see what happened with YFN and Lucy. What else we got? We got Lil Wayne just did a new song with the rapper Cordae. He did a feature with the rapper Cordae, and allegedly he threw shots at Drake. The lyrics read, the song is called Saturday Mornings. The lyrics read, I'm a goat, you a sacrificial lamb, you soft as a teddy bear, a teddygram. He said, I need less fake hugs and more love. He said, I need less fake love and more hugs, not prayer hands. And, you know, allegedly, they saying he throwing shots at Drake. I think he felt some type of way about, he made it his business to say that Glorilla was the only person that came and chopped it up with him at the all-white party with Mike Rubin, and Drake was at the party, and we didn't see a picture with Lil Wayne and Drake, and now, you know, now he just dropped this verse that's causing a lot of controversy. In another topic, they got a question they asking, are BBLs going out of style? Tell me how y'all feel about that in the comments. Are BBLs going out of style? They say natural coming back. Are BBLs going out of style? How y'all feel about that? They say the natural bodies is coming back. BBL's going out of style. We got some say, yep. Yep, they say, yep, they are. Natural being in. They say BBL's going out of style, y'all. They say, hell yeah, I've been natural. Hey, I support natural women. But they saying BBL's going out of style, y'all. Natural bodies coming back. So, if you have a BBL, for the women that have BBLs, what would the women without BBLs recommend to the women that have BBLs if BBLs are going out of style? Where do they go from here? We got Addicted to Bree say she finna get a BBL. They say how I feel about BBLs. Okay, how I feel about BBLs, I feel, hey, I'm not against it, but at the same time, I'm not all for it. But I'm definitely, let's be clear, I'm definitely not against it. But when the shit get out of control, you know what I'm saying? When the legs ain't matching up, or the arms still hanging, y'all know, you know what I'm saying? When the arms still hanging, you know, I'm taking natural any day though. I've been saying it. I just ain't said it out loud. I've been saying, you know what I'm saying, natural is the way to go because so many people went the BBL way. In the beginning, the BBL way looked amazing. But so many people went that way that it made, to me, natural look, you know what I'm saying, it made natural stand out more. Because, you know, girls get a BBL and they get a new attitude with it, like, you know what I'm saying, like they just better than the next woman. But, nah, natural always been the way for me. But I don't got nothing against BBLs, though. But when the BBLs, it's more to it than just the ass now. When the ass out there, the ass hanging, but the legs skinny and the arms drooping, we don't like that shit. But you still can get chopped. But it's a difference, you know, but we'll leave that on this episode. All right. So with News You Can Use broadcast, we're going to give y'all a term of the day every episode. So this term, today the term of the day is faking the fallout. We're going to teach y'all about faking the fallout. How many of y'all know what faking the fallout means? The term faking the fallout, from my perspective, means when you and another person are in cahoots with each other and one of the parties all of a sudden switches up on you and wants conflict with you, and it's not a legit reason. Preferably when somebody owes somebody money. You ever had somebody owe you money, and then before it's time to pay, they say, I'm going to pay you back next Friday. And before next Friday comes, shit, Tuesday, they starting a slick little argument with you, trying to get you to engage. And then once you engage, they, fuck it, boom, you blocked, I'm blocked, boom, boom, bam. And you still ain't got your money. Faking the fallout. You know what I'm saying? That's faking the fallout. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be woke on that. Faking the fallout really exists. You know what I'm saying? That's the term of the day, faking the fallout. Faking the fallout, everybody. Faking the fallout. Another example of faking the fallout, you cool with somebody, they get around somebody else that you might not be so, you know what I'm saying, on good terms with, and next thing you know, they acting like they ain't really rocking with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they see more benefits with this other person, but they know you don't rock with this person, but before they even talk to you again, you getting word that they got this and that to say about you, you know what I'm saying? The energy off, and by the time you reach out to them, you ain't getting no response. Faking the fallout, you know what I'm saying? The whole trick of the whole move is to make you think that you're the problem. It's to get you to react first off of action that they did. That's faking the fallout. All right, we finna try to get OG Boo 30 in here. I'm new to this, y'all. This episode 1, y'all be cool now. I don't wanna hear that. We finna try to get OG Boo Dirty in here, y'all. He been ready, it's on me. Damn, why his name not coming up? Y'all, we trying to get OG Boo Dirty in here on this live so we can start this interview. How many of y'all familiar with King Aston, OG Boo Dirty? If y'all familiar with King Aston, OG Boo Dirty, then y'all know it's a lot of history there. So it's on the right, I start my broadcast YouTube channel off from the beginning. His name not popping up. I'm trying to get his page to pop up, y'all. It's not popping up. His new page not popping up. It's double underscore O dot G. His new page not popping up. Somebody comment OG Boo Dirty page. I can do it myself. At double underscore OO dot G. We trying to invite OG Boo Dirty to the chat, y'all. I don't know why his name not coming up. Somebody DM OG Boo Dirty right now if you following his page, double underscore OO dot G, and tell him to send a request to the live on Instagram right now, so we can get into this interview. It's what they waiting to see, y'all. I don't understand why it's not pulling up though. No, it's not pulling up at all. This other page is pulling up, but not his new page. Y'all tag OG Boo Dirty _OO.G and tell them request to join the live. So we can get into it. OG, get here. E4 waiting on you.
Circus or a carnival, nigga. I don't wish none of them like busting your shorts. Whenever I fuck a nigga, bitch, you cold hard. Dick is in the dirt. I got respect for all niggas shooting choppers. I salute you. I didn't call Jenny Bussy. Tell them give me, I'ma shoot you. I just being by myself. I ain't never needed an entourage. If that boy love to turn his ass to a picture, come on. I said I remember this shit here get hotter than a summer. They hit you with the switches, you ain't making it back to normal. Oh yeah, it's a hot summer. They talking gangsta shit, nigga. You might wanna kiss your mama. You know it's 412. The judge and Yana. They gave my dog 90 years. I'm spending for my brother. Yeah, he didn't kiss you while you talking about it. I hit you with that too. You watch the news, then show you niggas throw.
You gonna call him right now?
I don't know how to do shit, man.
Hey, we got OG Boo Dirt on the other end, y'all. Look, you gotta go on Instagram, bro, and go on my live. And I'm gonna request you, or send me the request to join it. Click on the live on Instagram.
You say you gonna send me a link?
Nah, they ain't let us do it. We ain't on YouTube. We gotta do it on Instagram.
All right, so where I go on Instagram?
Go on my page. They waiting on you right now. Go on my page and click on the live.
What's your name?
Big Homie Star, Big Homie Star. I'm live right now.
Alright.
Go on there right now. We finna get them in here, y'all. They waiting on you. They been tagging you like a motherfucker.
Go to Instagram.
They say they sending you the link. We got OG Boo Dirty finna tap in, y'all. He said he don't know how to do shit. He on the way. There you go.
Bricks on the side, microwave, beaker, blender, watch it, lock, let it dry.
Good, bro.
Here we go, y'all. And what y'all been waiting on. We got OG Dirty. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Big Homie Star. News you can use, broadcast, not a podcast. We got what y'all been looking for, what y'all been waiting on. We got OG Dirty in the building. OG, what's going on?
Man, shit was good, bro. Just chilling, getting high. What's happening?
You know what I'm saying? We gonna first and foremost, this is how we gonna start it off. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? This is respectful. This is a respectful show. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on no clout shit, no bullshit. So first and foremost, I'm gonna let you know what you mean to the game from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
want to let you know. You know what I'm saying? No matter
Fine.
no matter what's going on in today's time, you know what I'm saying? We can never erase what you did. And I know firsthand, you know what I'm saying, what you did, bro, what you mean to the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these relationships that people got right now, that shit came from you. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, regardless of what they think, them men gonna tap in with you before they make a move, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We were side by side with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You never folded. And one thing about it, you ain't never been too prideful to ask for help when you need help. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have some people you love on the side of you. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, for the first episode, on live in front of everybody, I'm going to give you flowers. You know what I'm saying, in front of everybody, man. Gold flowers, man. They can never die, man. Everybody, on the count of three, 1, 2, 3, we're going to give
Come
OG
on, bro.
Dirty his flowers. 1, 2, 3.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That shit mean a lot to me, bro. Appreciate it. A lot of hard
Now
work
you know what it
through the
is.
years, bro. You know how that go.
You know I know what's going on. All right, so we finna get into it. First question: how did you get the name OG Boo Dirty?
How did I get the name? Be quiet, bro. Go with them. Take him with them, bro. Name, I apologize, bro. My little boy, my little 4-year-old, bro. He glued to me. I can't get him away from me. He
It's all good. You know I know
yeah,
what's
but
up, man.
OG Boo Dirty, bro. You know what I mean? I was born with the name Boo. That was my childhood nickname, Boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Dirty came from a lot of pain that I went through in my childhood years. To just gravitate to the streets. I took it out on the streets coming up as a kid. Like everything I went through, not my father not being in prison every day with me. You know what I'm saying? Like street getting kicked out. I got kicked out of 3-4 elementaries and shit like this. So I was thugging at a young age. So that came from Dirty came from that. You know what I'm saying? OG just came from guiding the streets. You know what I'm saying? Just guiding everybody, whoever took cross paths with me. You know what I'm saying? Just having
Mm-hmm.
love for people. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you got love for people, man, your name will go a long way. You know what I mean? So basically, this
Right.
what I've been doing, bro. Just staying positive. You know what I'm saying? Keeping positive energy, no matter what. Staying positive, even when everything all bad, I just stay positive. So I think that's how I got my name, bro. Just all three parts of it. OG came from leading. You know what I'm saying? Boo, my childhood, like I was born with that name. You know what I mean? And Dirty came from the pain. You know what I'm saying? That I went through as a child. It translated to the streets.
Okay. All right. So what made you start rapping?
You?
Explain. Elaborate. What was going on around the time when you started?
Shit. Wasn't no rapping going on, just us thugging. You know what I mean? And I took likings into niggas like you, Colin, Truth, the God. Who else is in that mix? Bolo. I took likings, and I'm a music fan, so I took likings into just I was hustling. That had nothing to do with my money. I believed in what I saw, so I really thought what I saw had a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until I realized everybody was from different parts of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody stood for something different. They had different morals. they hood stood for something. Everybody hood stood for something different. You know what I'm saying? So we couldn't get past that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
one day I was in the studio. Me and you woke up, went to the studio. You was in there struggling. I'm like, bro, you just go in there and do it. This before I knew about rap. I didn't know how hard it
Mm-hmm.
was. I just thought it was just peaches and cream. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, go in there and do this shit. You like, bro, this shit ain't hard. You just acting like a nigga can just go in here and do this shit. I'm like, man, that shit ain't nothing. You like, nigga, go do it yourself. I went in there and tried it. I went in there and tried OG. OG was the first song I ever did. Second song we did All I Got Together. You know what I mean? After that, I dropped from dope game to the rap game. Rapping Ma was the third song, and I ain't never looked back. So, you know what I'm saying? The streets
Yep.
chose me. I ain't choose rap. The streets chose me. You know what I mean? So,
All right,
I
so to
fuck with
touch
you,
on
bro.
what he just said, y'all, you know what I'm saying? At the time, what y'all don't know about OG Boo Dirty is before he ever picked up a pen and pad and started rapping, he was like the youngest nigga trying to be a CEO. Like he was the life coach. Like he'd
Yeah.
get behind the motherfuckers who was rapping. And like look, he was Don King in the situation. Anyway, like man, this could work, Y'all put like this could work, You know what I'm saying? We did our first show in South Memphis. Boo Dirty was there like shit like Birdman or something. You know what I'm saying?
And keep in
He was
mind,
coming
you got
in.
to look at it like, I had support. Like niggas be forgetting. Like niggas be like, man, bro, I done heard people say, bro, don't care about nobody but himself. You got to look at it, bro. You was signed to a couple people that I played the background to and just was there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how locked in the situation I always been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when I got my situation, you went with my situation. And niggas don't know you the first motherfucker got in the car with Akon. You know
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
don't
saying?
know that.
They don't know that.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Hold on. Slow
Yeah,
down,
you know
low
what I'm
down. We're
saying?
gonna get
You
into
know what
that.
I'm
We're
saying?
gonna get into that. Hold up. We gotta touch some more topics before we get to that. We're gonna get to that. Alright. So before we get to that, we're gonna bring it up to speed to today's time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? How do you feel about the
Quiet,
city?
bro.
And how do
Say
you
it
feel
one more time,
about
bro.
the city and how do you feel about the city in today's time, 2024, in the younger generation rap scene of the city right now?
I love it. I love it. It's more unity than what we had. You know, it's more brotherhood than what we had. You know what I'm saying? More outlets than what we had. You know what I mean? I think in our situation, it drove a lot of us to give up because we ain't have avenues. Some of the greatest rappers that come out the city gave up because no avenues. You know what I mean? You got to look at all the songs I done had, like Dude Think He Live, you know what I'm saying? OG. Be quiet, bro. I'll get the man out the car, bro. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the songs we got, bro, that I done had, Little Bitch and all these songs, like, I didn't have avenues. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what
Yeah,
drove me to take a break. Like, the big break I done been on, it wasn't because I'm coaching football, it's because the avenues is closed. You know what I'm saying? Like the walls closed, and you know you got great music, but where can you get it to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a street nigga. Certain people ain't gonna accept it. You know, you got tattoos on your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain choices I done made in life, they criticize, they take it from the music. You know what I mean? Like, what I did at goddamn 15, I'm still getting criticized for it right now. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't that same
yeah.
person no more. You got to re-meet me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it was definitely a different type of time in music back then. You really had to be what you was rapping about. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like that was first and foremost. You had to be what you was rapping about first,
First,
before the song. You know what I'm saying? Or you wasn't getting no play. You know what I'm saying? So it was a different type of time. All right. So with that being said, since we touching on new music, we all seen B.O. Lil Kenny came home. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We want to know how you feel about B.O. Lil Kenny signing with QC.
I love it, bro. Like, anybody that got an opportunity to do what they love to do, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love the opportunity of somebody else being in in the how can I word this, in the position of that I was in to see how hard it is to carry 200 people to the finish line. You know what I mean? So in my situation, when I got my chance, I tried to take 300 people to the finish line, where I ended up losing my situation because I couldn't choose between the 300 people who was more important to me, because all of them
Yeah.
did the same. You know what I mean? So in his situation, I just hope he can keep the crowd to a minimum, bro, and just everybody around him have a job instead of, you know what I'm saying, tagging along and just want to see the show. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Thad going pro. We all know Thad, but we watch him on TV instead of watching him in the pro-am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just the choices we make of the crowd we keep around us. You know what I mean? So I think he got a good chance to do what he needs to do, bro. Like, everybody around him just need to have a job. Jabo,
Yeah.
what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? So,
Jabo, what's going on? We see you, baby. All right. So now we finna get into the meat and potatoes of the rap situation. All right. It's established that you started with me, King Ass Star, but we right
yeah.
here on News You Can Use broadcast. It's Big Homie Star. This the blogger star. Y'all ain't ready for this one. This the blogger star. I got a new attitude.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're gonna ask you first situation. We know it all started with the mob. I'ma say it. It all started with the mob. First
Okay.
situation. I'm gonna give a name and you give me the situation, how it started and where it went downhill at. First name I'm gonna say Fruit Loop Dave, Major Stack.
Okay. And what was the question?
We want to know how it started and where did it end at, or if it ended, where did it go downhill? Downhill.
Well, it started, well, as far as music, it started with you. You know what I mean? It didn't start with me. You and him had a situation as far as he said you signed with him. You know what I mean? Y'all, whatever y'all did with, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did it for you, and I did it for you. We did it for you as a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I never had a problem with him, never will, because I love him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing but the utmost respect for him, never did. We ain't never had an argument before. You know what I mean? So we ain't never, I just had a situation for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Major Stack was a situation for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, to a point where he did what he did for me. He helped me. He did a lot of things for me. Whatever he did for you, I was there for you. He didn't leave me out. Say, for instance, if y'all went somewhere, I was there with you. He made sure I was there with you. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't never need no money or nothing like that. I was getting my own money. So my situation was really like you saying, like, I was the younger CEO of him. Like, I was your CEO before he was your CEO. You see what I'm saying? Like, we were trying to make this shit work before we met him. You get what I'm saying? So when he came along, it just added fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? He made it blossom. He had thoughts and bigger ideas that other people didn't see. And by me being a big time street nigga on my side, and he being, when we collided, everything just got gigantic. You know what I'm saying? Like, the movement looked so big and explosive because we was two major street niggas. You know what I'm saying? That earned the real name from the streets, not from the rap game. So our impact together came from the streets. You know what I'm saying? To a point where everybody thought, well, damn, Fruit Loop signed Boo Dirty too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of same way like Dolph and Gucci.
Yeah.
Gucci signed me, but he ain't signed Dolph. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it just was the impact of them being cool and them fucking off. Everybody thought they was signed. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the situation with you. If you reverse it, you signed with Major Stacks, but I'm right there beside you. Same way Dolph was beside me with Gucci. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's just a big movement. Everybody's trying to help everybody, and everybody trying to make this shit go. You know what I mean? So I believe that's what I would. And as far as us taking a turn, I think the turn was when Curtis Gibbons got involved and he wanted to do bigger things like Fruit Loop did with you. Like, from me being your CEO to Fruit Loop, you elevated. from Fruit Loop being our CEO to Curtis Given being my CEO, our CEO, we elevated. You know what I'm saying? So the same situation you took with Fruit Loop, I just took us to Curtis the same way. You know what I'm saying? Well, Fruit Loop
All right, so
wasn't.
start right there. Start right there. Start right there. You just said a name that I was going to say next. Curtis Given, CGI Music Group. Not
Yeah.
CGI Entertainment, y'all. CGI Entertainment, that's the club. CGI Music Group, the music entity that Curtis Given bagged. You know what I'm saying? The only one he ever bagged. Speak on it, OG. Curtis Givens. How did it start?
He kicked me out of the club. You know, we were mobbing so hard, we were pulling up 200-300 deep, and he was like, "Man, you." One day he saw me outside, said, "You can't come back, bro." I'm like, "Who?" He like, "You can't, don't come back next week." I'm like, "Bro, I ain't did shit." He like, I just don't want you back." So he kicked me out for like 2-3 months. So I saw him pull up at Silver Spoon. I'm getting my haircut. I see him pull up at Silver Spoon. We jump out 10 deep on him. You know what I'm saying? We pull up 10 deep. We pull up 10 deep. You know what I'm saying? So I jump out. I'm like, "Damn, bro, I can't come in your club." He said, he looked around, saw me, Duke, Kenny, you know what I'm saying, Mob Shot, B-Max, all us hop out on him. He like, "Bro, I tell you what, meet me at Big Bill Barbecue tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We're going to talk about it." And we pulled up at Big Bill the next day. We had so much of a great conversation, bro. He was like, "Man, I want to sign you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to do this." You know what I'm saying? So he said he kicked me out because it's my presence. He was like, as long as I'm in the club, everybody trying to make a scene to please me. When I ain't there, everybody just have a good night. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so he didn't want me in the club just because of the presence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how the situation with Curtis Givens happened. You know what I'm saying? So now we got Fruit Loop and Curtis Givens. So me and you
Explain
every
Yeah,
day.
explain how that went. Explain that how that went. You know I was there, but the listeners, they weren't there. They ain't get to see the ins and outs. So explain the situation with Curtis Givens and Fulu. What was that? How they went?
I think for the most part, it went great in my eyesight until Fruit Loop felt like Whoop was getting more of the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Of the hard work he's been putting in for the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? So Whoop come in already got like I'm telling you, like we got the like how Fruit Loop jumped in and took your show to another level. Whoop came in and took my show to another level. You know what I'm saying? So, but the whole time you took me to your situation, I took you to my situation. So when I took you to my situation, it's looking like we pulling away from Fruit Loop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
what Wook is doing so big, looking so big because he got 4 clubs and he got
He
all
a
the DJ
club
that's
owner.
on
He
his
got
side.
club.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of a different lane change. Well, now we in the lane of what Wook good at. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So we went from rapping in the trap and watching chickens being served and everything going on in our eyesight and we rapping about it to where a nigga say, "I'm finna put some money behind you and go spend 70,000 on the studio the next day." You know what I'm saying? Buy both of his iPhones the next day. Take her shopping the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happened like
workout
that.
plan. Workout. He threw us on a
Workout
workout
plan.
plan.
Like, I went from 360 pounds to 240. Like in 60 days. Like, this how serious he was. You know what I'm saying? So, he just was more demanding of getting it done versus Fruit Loop hustling and being a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, which ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Fruit Loop will call Fruit Loop and say, "Bro, we need some studio time. Say no more. Just gone up there. I'm gonna come take care of it." You know what I'm saying? That was Fruit Loop way of handling things the boss way, like a real nigga. Curtis' way was handling say, "Hey, bro, send me the invoice." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already triggered. I'm gonna leave 2,000 up here. Just if it go over 2,000, just send me the invoice. You know what I'm saying? Like, Fruit Loop, I'm on my way, bro. We've been in motherfucker 8 hours rapping, and the engineer getting mad because he ain't got $9. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't showed up, gave him nothing. He can't buy no weed for a session. He can't do no extra shit because he ain't got paid yet. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of, Fruit Loop handled business like a street nigga, and Whoop just was already a nigga that was handling business from club in like ways. So the feature with all my features and shit came from him already booking these people. You know what I'm saying? So he booking
Yeah.
these people getting 3 for 1. He booking them, getting the after party, and he getting the feature with me. You know what I'm saying? So he was that smart. Like Curtis was that smart to where he was, you know what I mean? Like he was just, he had
He
already
was
had a
getting a 2 for
plan.
1. I'm gonna bring you to the club. I'm gonna give you what you want, and I'm gonna give you a little extra. Do this song.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what he's doing. So he was that smart, bro. Even to a point where when I was hot to my highest peak, when I was getting 10,000 a show, 12.5 a show and shit, he'll book me on a slow night, make him 800 and give me a dub. Even though I was
Yeah.
charging 10.5 and shit, you know what I'm saying, 12.5 and shit, he'll book me. Instead of booking all the rappers like Rocco them and shit, he'll say, fuck that shit, man. I'm gonna book you this month again, man. I'm gonna book you this month again, and he'll book me and make 100 and give me a dub, and I was getting a dime. So he was a real nigga, bro. He just knew how to handle business. You know what I'm saying? So we had 2 CEOs, bro, that really knew what they was doing. Fruit Loop just did it from the street way. You know what I'm saying? And Curtis did it from the way that Fruit Loop couldn't do. We couldn't walk in K97. We couldn't walk in Hot 107. Wook made a phone call and said, hey, man, put him on there.
Yeah.
He already
Because
paid the radio for
he
commercials for
already had
5
been and
years.
gone with these people.
He done paid the radio 5 years for commercials. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a different lane of work. It's kind of like signing with Def Jam or signing with a nigga out your hood, a nigga out your city. Do you sign with, you know what I'm saying? Do you sign with somebody out the city, or do you sign with goddamn it Universal, Def Jam, Interscope? Like it's a big difference in it. That's a machine. So that was really the difference between Curtis and Fruit Loop. Like Wook was a machine by the resources he had. You know what I'm saying? He had, like long we were handling shit the street way. I don't think it got no bigger than me and Fruit Loop. Like far going to Grease Palms and handling shit the street way. You know what I'm saying? We had street knowledge, we had street sense, and we had the gangster with us. Like both of us our own gangster alone. You know what I mean? So Wook ain't gonna do no gangster shit. He gonna tell you that off the dribble. He done got 4 fights. He got whooped in the 6th grade. He gonna let you know. Motherfucker sprung on him in the 6th grade, and that's it. He been whooping these niggas ever since. He ain't losing no fights. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he just was a business mind, but like you said, he put us on a weight program. He like put me on a weight program. Didn't know me. I walk in this judge 360. He said, "Man, you gotta get this shit. All right, we ain't walking around them big ass clothes on and shit." Wouldn't even take me shopping until I lost the weight. Both of us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so he just was different, bro. I ain't never had an iPhone. He the first nigga bought me an iPhone.
Yeah. Facts. He said this shit mandatory.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he the first nigga bought me an iPhone.
Yeah. All right. So
Fruit
we're
Loop
gonna
was the
close
first
that
nigga
one
fronted
up.
me a whole thing, though.
Yeah. So with that being said, we're gonna say shout out to Fruit Loop Day. He'll be home soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Curtis
Yeah.
Niggas, aka Whoop. You know what I'm saying? 2
Nah,
bad
for
motherfuckers,
real.
2 cool bad dudes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to both of them guys. You know what I'm saying? I love them both. All right. Next name, Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know OG Boo Dirty. We know you was signed at 1017. Let us know
Mm-hmm.
how it started and where it went from there.
I think it got started with Young Scooter. Pee Wee. It got started with Pee Wee.
Pee Wee
Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Roscoe. It got started with Roscoe, bro. Roscoe called me out the blue, said, "Hey, man, you that nigga from Memphis, man." He like, come on to the A and fuck with me, John. Come on to the A and fuck with me. You gonna love it. I pull up to the A. First day there, he take me to the studio with Future. First day there. And I'm sitting in the studio. I'm on my phone. I'm just chilling. Freaks would come out the booth and say, bro, you that nigga from Memphis, huh? I'm like, yeah. He said, what's your name, man? OG? I'm like, yeah. He's like, facts. Went back in the booth, came back out there, motherfucker, 30 minutes. Pulled this cup, pulled this drink up. Said, let's do one for the streets, bro. I said, bet. Let's do it. Then when the OG booth dirty, drinking on dirty, that shit happened. Not me and
What
Scooter.
era? To be clear, hold on. To be clear, what era of Future was this, so the fans can understand what you're
What
talking
era
about?
was what?
Of Future was this when Roscoe took you in there with Future? Where was
This
Future
one,
in his
Future. This
career?
before Future took off. This was when Future was on that Racks on Racks on Racks. Well, he was a feature on the Racks on Racks song.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So this before Pluto. This before Dirty Sprite. This before all of this. You know what I'm saying?
but
Dirty Sprite
everybody in
came
Atlanta
out.
was saying he the nigga.
Dirty Sprite was coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, but right before Dirty Sprite. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was Streets Calling. Like, it's been a long
No,
time coming, baby.
it was the one before Streets Call. It was the one with Bitch Gonna Be a Bitch, a Hoe Gonna Be a Hoe. What tape that was? Y'all True Story? Is it called True Story?
Whatever it was, he had the blue shit on with the
Nah,
scarf
it was
on.
before Astronaut Status. It was. You remember? It was right before he dropped the single Tony Montana. You remember when he dropped Tony
Yeah.
Montana? We was in there in the tattoo parlor. We had a couple of bad things in there with us, and they telling us this a hit. This a hit.
Yeah.
Right before
Yeah. So
Tony
it was around
Montana.
that time. It was before he ever came to Memphis.
Before he ever came, yeah, that was
Whenever
right
he
before
came to
Tony
Memphis,
Montana.
so
Tony Montana brought him to Memphis. That's what
Tony
brought him to
Montana
number
brought
two.
him to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up there every day with him after that for about 2 months straight, 3 months straight. Me and Scooter locking in. So me and Scooter the one became best friends. Still best friends to this day. We talk 2 days out the week. You know what I mean? So like we locked in. Scooter took me to Alley Boy. Alley Boy and Gucci was best friends at the time. Scooter had just signed with Gucci. So Scooter signed with Gucci. When Scooter signed with Gucci, Scooter told me Gucci saw me and I did a song with Rocco in the motherfucker. So now him and Rocco going back and forth. My fault. Now him and Rocco going back and forth about who gonna sign. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My other
So
phone.
this when Future was still signed with Rocco, right?
Yeah, this one Future was signed with Rocco. So
Okay.
Future signed with Rocco, and so when I come in, Scooter said, "Hey, bro, I got a situation for you with Gucci." At the time, Lionheart got me a situation with Rocco. So I'm up there to meet Rocco and Gucci on Saturday and Sunday. So when Rocco realized I'm in the studio with Gucci, he pulled up. So now both of them in there. They arguing back and forth in the studio. Rocco like, boy, we ain't got to argue over this, boy. We can just sign them together. Gucci told him straight up, he said, hey, boy, I don't need no help with this boy. He's just like me. I don't need no help with this boy. He gonna sign with you, he gonna sign with me. If he choose you, I'm cool. If he choose with me, he know I'm rocking. He know what we doing. And I just felt like Gucci was more kind of like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Rocco was more laid back. You know what I'm saying? So I chose to go with Gucci. So that's how the situation happened with Gucci. Like, so I met Pee Wee. Pee Wee took me to Scooter. Scooter took me to Alley Boy. Alley Boy took me to Duct Tape Black. Duct Tape Black. And both of us got signed to Gucci the same day. Me and Duct Tape Black.
Also Big Bank was signed to Gucci too.
Mm-hmm.
See? Yeah, well, I'm telling y'all, news you can use broadcast. That's some news you can use. I didn't even know that. You see what I'm saying?
At
Now
the
y'all got some
time,
news you can use. Big Bank ATL from Big Fat Podcast.
when
OG
I was
Buddha just
signed,
let
when I
y'all
was
know at the
signed,
time he
when
was
I was
signed to
signed with
1017.
when I was signed with Gucci, Walker was the first artist. Scooter was the second. Nicki Minaj was the third. Dolph, Bankroll, Fresh, Migos, Pee Wee Longway, Thug, Duke. Um, damn, I might be leaving something out. Yep, it was. I'm probably leaving a couple people out. It's Thug. It was a lot of us, bro. It was a lot of us to a point where I'm the only person that get a mixtape out. Didn't do a mixtape with him off the label because he went to jail right before it was time to do my job.
He caught. Is it true he caught his last charge in Memphis?
Nah.
What happened in Memphis at the strip club?
Um, I don't
When
remember.
he sprung on somebody or something, DJ or something.
I don't remember what happened. I just know the DJ did something. He played some music he ain't supposed to play or something. Gucci gave him a new song to play that we had just did in the studio. You know what I'm saying? See if you can find my other phone. You know what I'm saying? So he gave him a song to do in the studio. Pick up on the seats. I guess Gucci sent him 3 songs, and the nigga played all 3 songs. And by the time we made it across the club to the DJ, he, Memphis nigga getting tough. He like, man, I don't want to hear that shit, this and that. We were mobbing how we mobbed. That shit jumped off how it jumped off. It got ugly for the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Took his laptops and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way Pooh Shiesty had all the shirts and all that shit, we had that same shit. You know what I'm saying? He sent me home with 1,000 shirts. I gave them motherfuckers to everybody in the city.
What about OG Double D at that time? He was around at that time, right?
Yeah, he was around at that time.
Okay. So how did you go from 1017 till we see you with Akon?
How you do what now?
How did you go from 1017 to how did you go from 1017 to when we saw you pop out with Akon?
Young Thug.
All right, speak on
Thug,
it.
bro.
So Young Thug had something going on with Akon?
Young Thug was playing the Akon brother.
Okay, his brother Boo.
Yeah. Find my phone, bro. Yeah, he was playing the Akon brother. Excuse me, bro. I'm looking for my phone.
Now you good, you good.
Yeah, he was signing Akon brother. So when he came and did the show in Memphis, the same thing that what's the guy that just posted said he came to Memphis with them. We had all them healers. The nigga who just beat Thug trial shit. The bald head nigga Woody. You know he
Oh,
posted on his
Woody,
page
yeah.
today. When they came to Memphis, we had 100 healers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that's the time he talking about. But when he came with young. He came with Akon brother and his daddy. So when he showed up, they listened to my music all night in the studio. They came to my studio after, and Skywalker just ended up playing all my music, like my daddy, and all my pain music. When I walk out the room with Thug, he was like, bro, I got to tell Akon about you. If he don't sign you, he ain't a real nigga. I'm telling you, you'll be getting a call from Akon in 48 hours. If he don't sign you, he ain't a real nigga. I ain't a real nigga. That's what his brother told me. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what his brother told me. And About 4 days passed. I'm like, man, I'm in the studio every day. I went home and told my parents and shit, my people, my kids. I'm like, man,